one thing that struck me early on was how much we expect of journalists at a time like that. Because it was obviously a deeply distressing time for all of us personally. You know, we wanted to reach out to our families, we wanted to be with our families, we wanted to, you know, try to absorb this and internalize that. And it was the time when you couldn't do any of that. You were going flat out, just trying to do the journalism. And the sacrifices people made were quite extraordinary, the commitment and the dedication. We had one funny story, and Chuck Lustig was head of our foreign desk. He may remember the name, but that morning, we started getting emails at the desk from an unrecognizable email address. And it was some funny name like Sexy Girl 463 or something like that. And we kept getting these emails in. And we thought, what is this person sending these emails in? It took us the better part of half an hour to realize it was George Stephanopoulos. And George had managed to get down very near ground zero. He'd taken the subway, and then the subway didn't work. He got out. And you remember the cell phones didn't work. And he talked his way into some woman's apartment and borrowed her desktop computer and was trying to report into the desk desperately, and the desk was ignoring him. And it took a while to figure out that's actually George Stephanopoulos out there. And the other story that I love is about a dear man named Hal Bruno, a name you probably won't remember, but Hal Bruno was our political director for many, many years at ABC News. Wonderful man. An avid volunteer fireman, which is relevant to the story, as you'll hear, dedicated to it. And he had retired a couple of years before 9/11. And so we talked a little bit, but hadn't kept up that much. So as the day of 9/11 plays out, we had these boxes on our desk called 320 boxes, where any correspondent or reporter from around the world could phone in and go live on your little squawk box and report something. And so the 320 was going all day long with somebody reporting something and some rumor and something. So about midday, I'm sitting at my desk, and the 320 goes off, and it's Hal Bruno reporting in. And I thought, wait a second, Hal Bruno retired 2 years ago. What is he doing? And what he had done is when the plane went into the Pentagon, he worked his way down to the Pentagon and volunteered to help the firemen. And so he was helping fight the fire and reporting in for ABC News from retirement. To show you the kind of dedication that these men and women have. It was pretty extraordinary.